Many people may know Franklin as a statesman. Someone may even know him as a printer and an inventor, but he was a world-famous scientist. Ben's curiosity as a scientist was sparked by early electricity, leading him to his own theories, experiments, and significant inventions that were major contributors to the development of electricity. Benjamin Franklin's curiosity about electricity was sparked even with his periodic education. He had to leave school at a young age to help with his father's business, but he used everything he earned to buy books to read. He would later own a very successful printing business and start the Pennsylvania Gazette. In 1748, at midlife, Benjamin became concerned with civic affairs and retired from his business. In 1751, he was elected to the Pennsylvania Assembly and later to the Continental Congress. In 1746, Franklin had met Dr. Archibald Spencer, who showed him the Leyden jar, a jar that stored an electrical charge. This sparked Franklin's interest in electricity, and he began to experiment using a glass tube sent to him by Peter Coulson from the Royal Society of London. Up to this point, scientists believed that electricity was static and it was created by friction, but Franklin had a different theory. However, Ben began to speculate that lightning was electricity. Franklin believed that all matter contains electricity and that rubbing objects together only transfer electrical charges. He used the term positive and negative charge to describe this, which we still use today. Franklin sent a letter to the Royal Society of London stating that he believed lightning was an electrical discharge from clouds and proposed an experiment using a metal rod with a man standing on a box. If the rod attracted a charge from a low cloud, that would prove lightning was electricity. Many laughed at this hypothesis, but Mr. Coulson printed his letter anyway. In 1742, Franklin tied a key to a kite to test his theory. He was able to collect a charge from the key into a Leyden jar and saw that the charge worked like the electricity from his lab. Franklin did not know that two scientists in France had recorded his letter and performed the lightning rod experiment successfully around the same time as his kite experiment. And because of this, Franklin became the most famous American in the world. After this experiment, Franklin installed a lightning rod at his home to draw the charge of lightning strike into the ground to prevent a house fire. He would later install them at a local business and then throughout the colonies in Europe. Because of the idea of the house fires, Benjamin made the first fire department in the U.S. This is one of Benjamin's quotes. Benjamin had many quotes, but this talks more about his science. This concludes my Benjamin Franklin presentation.